Hello everyone, I'm Zantor and welcome back for more No Man's Sky. Last time we actually got our base, and this time we're going to be exploring our next planet, probably in the next star system as well. Now, just a note as well, this is again our second video with post-commentary, because of course, for some reason the video decided it did not want to record it as I was playing. So first off, we're going to be going through a black hole. Let's go. Here we go. We're going through the black hole. And honestly, it is so fun just to watch, like, going through a black hole in this game. It is so fun to go through them. It's just like, even though you've done it like once before or whatever, it still is a weird experience. Like, you know, you've never really done it before. Well, even though you have. But it's just very weird. It's really nice to do. And here we are in our, I believe, 15th star system. I mean, and look at that freighter that was just there. It was really nice, really good looking. But, I mean, I believe that's part of the space battle that's going on here. And I do not really wish to go into this space battle. So what I decided to do is, rather than take part in it, I decided to flee for now. Because I believe I'm not quite ready for a space battle in this game. Not quite ready. I maybe will take part in them in the future, but I want to see if I can get as far as I can without dying. But first off, as you can see, I'm just naming the star system right here. Star system 15. 15th one. Oh man, we're getting on with this game. We're getting on with it a little bit. Getting a bit further. So in this star system we've got 3 planets, which is, you know, fairly small for a star system. Although we did have that one planet eventually, a while ago, that was that had, I think, just the one planet on there, and a black hole or something. I seem to remember something along those lines. But anyway, as you can see, we've still got a fair amount of distance before we get to the centre of the galaxy, which is good. That means a lot more content to come in the future. But as you can see on this planet, there is the ingredient that we need, the Spaonium, as it says on the little bio thing there, which is what we need. We need Spaonium in order to continue with our base progress, which is our first mission. So that should be pretty good once we get some of that. I believe in this episode we get a fair amount of it as well. We get a fair amount of Spaonium. And as you can see, it looks a bit weird here. We've got a bit of sand, we've got a bit of sort of cactus here as well. It's one of these planets. It's like one of these weird rocky desert planets. And let's land just about here, because I think that should be fine. That should work perfectly fine. And yeah, we do have life here as well. Numerous fauna. Numerous. And I can't remember if I discovered them all on this planet or not. I don't believe so, but I guess we'll just have to see. So let's get moving here. Our first animal up there is a weird slug creature zebra thing. It's very, very odd indeed. Some sort of odd zebra. And here we've got a little spiked iguana thing. I don't know whether that's more spikes or whether that's just like a bit of fur or something. We've got another little guy with horns, but that's part of the same family, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see, we've got a word here. What is this word? A Gek word for power, and we've found a weird beetle creature over there. There's so many little creatures on this planet. It's crazy, really. There's 11 species, I believe. 11. But I believe there's 2 birds on this planet as well. I can't remember watching this video now, because of course it's post-commentary, so I'm not actually playing the game as I speak. I am playing this in a separate little recording session, because for some reason the game didn't want to record my voice. I don't really understand why, but this should be the last video of post-commentary for now. Of course, if this same sort of thing happens in the future, then I will have to do post-commentary again. But for now, hopefully it's the last one. It just depends on whether the next video actually decides to record my voice. If not, I will have to seriously check out what is going on, because something must be happening. And there's another little creature down there, so I believe we go and try and find this one as well. But as you can see, I just did a scan there. Now the scan means that I'm looking for Spaonium. And I'm just wondering what this green thing is down here. And it turns out to be emerald, which we can't actually get anymore. Because of the update, which means that you've got to use an advanced mining laser to do that, which we don't currently have, which I believe is part of the Foundation update. So we'll need to get one of those sometime in the future. There you go, advanced mining laser. And then this right here, this little purple icon here, this is Spaonium. It's the green pickle stuff. which I have had a lot of before, if I remember correctly, but I just got rid of it because I didn't need it at the time. But now we need it, so of course I need to collect it. But what I've decided to do after this video is that whatever I decide to get, or whatever I find, I'm just going to keep a little bit of, just in case we need it. Because of course it's fairly important that we have some of this stuff. And as you can see, over here I find like 4 lumps of it, so I'm like, oh yeah, let's go and get some of this, because I mean that'll get me more than enough than what I need, more than enough. And I only needed 50, and now look, we've got over 100. So I mean that's pretty good if I do say so myself. Now of course I see the water, I'm like, ooh, there's got to be some fish around here, some weird little fish, and yeah, you can see there's a fair amount of these things right here. A lot of them have been like beached, so I don't really understand why that's happening, but they look really weird. They've got like little goggly eyes. It's a bit weird, and I decide, you know what, I'm just going to blow all these guys up, because I mean, why not? It's going to be a bit of fun. It's just a bit of fun to try and kill as many as I can with one explosive, but it seems like there's like a limit on how much you can do, or it only hurts the one that you hit or something. So I think that's got to be patched a little bit, so it's just a damage over area sort of thing, rather than just whatever it hits it does damage to. Because for example, if you were standing next to an explosion in real life, it would hurt. Like, it would hurt a fair amount, whereas in this game apparently not. If your friend gets hit by an explosion, or there's an explosion next to you, it won't affect you. It'll affect them. Aha! I found some birds. As I said earlier today, yes, there were birds. And that is our 6th discovery. Let's keep going. Ooh, there's a few animals right here. There's like this massive fish here. Look at him. He's like swimming to the ground. It's like a massive weird shark thing. Pretty cool. And then we got another one, which is like another one of his mammals. You know, we saw one a few episodes ago, a fair amount. And it's just another one of these mammals that has just learned how to swim somehow. Got a heck of a lot of animals around here though. Heck of a lot. Found another one there. But unfortunately it's part of another species, so that kind of sucks. Oh, there's a new animal. I saw it. There it is. It's a weird little crab thing. Aha! I finally found you. Stupid little crab. They're all over the place. We found 9 out of 11. Almost there. So now we're back at our ship. I believe I actually just move across the planet a little bit just to see if I can find another little location. But we'll just have to see. I cannot remember if I discover everything on this planet or not. I'm very doubtful, but I guess we'll just have to see. So now, let's get in our spaceship, and I believe we leave the spaceship. And yeah, as you can see there, I've got the 2 animals that I can't discover. I don't know where they are. I don't know what is going on, but they just don't seem to want to exist. I've been looking, as I said, for over 45 minutes now, and I just can't find a single thing. So that kind of sucks. But at least we got what we came here for, which is that Spaonium thing that weird Get guy wanted. So I believe now I actually go back to my home planet just to see if we can give it to him and see what he wants next. But of course, how on earth do I do that if I don't go to my space station first? Because of course we need to go to the space station in order to warp back to our base. So let's go there really quickly. Here we are. Here is our portal. Let's travel to our base. And boom, we are right here in Star System 14. Back before we travel through the black hole. So we've actually got a device that will allow us to travel through black holes. And yeah, I'm just wondering, like, what on earth does that previous item cache thing mean? Still don't have no idea. But anyway, here is the Gek that we hired. We've got our Spaonium. And now we need to give this to him and see what he wants us to do next. Here's your Spaonium. There you go. Let's see. Can't wait to have more company, meaning more people. But space terminal, the science terminal even, that is what he has given us. So we can now build this science terminal, which we need a specialist science guy for. Now, the problem is, number one, we can't put them in the same room, which kind of sucks. They need to be in special rooms. But that's fine, that's fine. So what I decided to do is I decided to go into my new room, or my secondary room that I created here, and decide to put it down. Right here. There you go. Boom. And of course we need a skilled scientist, which we don't currently have. So that means we've got to go and look for a scientist Gek, just to see if we can get him to work for us. But I don't think there's one in any of the space stations nearby, so we've actually got to go and try and find him in Star System 16, which we haven't yet discovered. But now he wants us to visit a nearby building, which has a storage container schematic thing in it. So we need to go and do a little quest for him to go to the other side of the planet, just to see if we can find this abandoned building for him. So let's go. Okie dokie, here we are. This is the abandoned building he wanted us to go to. Let's see, what have we got here then? What is here that is so important? And that guy actually sort of scared me in recording. Not a big scare, you know, wasn't that bad, but did give me a little jump. But here we are. We're inside this abandoned building, which is a bit different to normal abandoned buildings. You know, almost as if it's specially for a mission. You know, maybe that is the case. But there we go, let's analyse the schematics and see what we get. There we go, storage container schematic. Now of course we need volatics cells. Oh no, we can't get volatics cells. Where do you think we get those from? Well, of course, the scientists, clearly. That's what I believe, or where I believe you get those from. So of course we can't do that right now, but we will be able to get back to that sometime in the future. So now what I do is I just go and talk to this sales Gek again, just to see what he wants us to do next. So let's see. As he says, ask a scientist about volatics cells, which is what we need next. Bring me one and he'll incorporate it into the weapons terminal design, which I believe is how you get your advanced what's it called, mining laser. So of course I'll come back when I have one. Don't keep me waiting. Remember, talk to a scientist. So of course you find scientists in the what are they called? The I'm losing my mind now. The space station. That's it. That's where you find them. That is where you find them. So of course we need to go and find one. But if I go to the space station in this galaxy, I can't really get back to Star System 15. Then what we need to do is go back to the space station in Star System 15, which we're going to go to right now, and then we'll see if we can find one in that space station. So I'm just sort of looking around the space station here, and it doesn't really seem like I can find one. As you can see, we've got like a farmer here, but there's not really anyone else who is the sort of person that we want, especially in construction, you see, because there's all sorts, absolutely all sorts you can do in these bases, but unfortunately there's not really much we can do. But as you can see here, we can recruit this builder, so let's do it. So I don't know what recruiting the builder does, and to be fair, like I haven't even checked it out, but I guess we'll see. I guess we shall see when we eventually go back to our base. But if you enjoyed this video, please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video where hopefully the sound recording will actually work. Because yeah, these two episodes have been fairly awkward and difficult to do. Sorry about that, but we will get back on track next episode with the live commentary again. So if you enjoyed this video, please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video of No Man's Sky. Goodbye.